In an unprecedented and shocking revelation, Hillary Clinton allegedly delivered a ruthless warning to California Governor Gavin Newsom, shaking the very foundations of the Democratic Party. This explosive encounter, which has sent shockwaves through political circles, reportedly saw Clinton bluntly informing Newsom that his ambitions have no place within the party's future. The audacity of such a declaration has left insiders reeling, as Clinton's iron grip on the party's direction becomes glaringly apparent. The alleged confrontation, described by those close to the matter as a power play of epic proportions, paints a picture of a Democratic Party embroiled in internal strife. Clinton, a figure long associated with political prowess and strategic maneuvering, is said to have delivered her message with a cold, calculating precision that left Newsom stunned and his political aspirations in tatters. The implications of this alleged warning are profound, suggesting a party where ambition is stifled and dissent is crushed under the weight of Clinton's influence. As the dust settles from this political earthquake, the question on everyone's lips is clear. What does this mean for the future of the Democratic Party? With Clinton allegedly pulling the strings, the party's path forward seems fraught with tension and division. Newsom, once seen as a rising star with potential to reshape the party's landscape, now finds himself at a crossroads, his dreams seemingly dismantled by a single, devastating blow. The fallout from this alleged encounter is already being felt, with party members forced to choose sides in what is shaping up to be a monumental showdown. The specter of Clinton's influence looms large, casting a shadow over the party's unity and raising questions about the true nature of her leadership. As the story unfolds, the world watches with bated breath, eager to see how this dramatic saga will impact the political landscape and the upcoming elections. In the wake of this revelation, the Democratic Party stands at a precipice, its future uncertain and its internal conflicts laid bare for all to see. The alleged power struggle between Clinton and Newsom is more than just a clash of personalities. It is a battle for the soul of the party, with consequences that could reverberate far beyond the confines of American politics. And an unexpected and devastating turn, Gavin Newsom's political ambitions have been brutally crushed by the iron fist of Hillary Clinton. In an encounter that has left everyone speechless, Clinton, with calculated coldness, has dismantled Newsom's dreams with a single, devastating blow. The scene, worthy of a political intrigue movie, has shaken the foundations of the Democratic Party, revealing a betrayal in the shadows that few could have anticipated. The tension in the room was palpable as Clinton, with her trademark piercing gaze, made clear that there was no room for Newsom's aspirations within the party. The words, though not spoken in public, reverberated like thunder through the halls of power, leaving Newsom breathless and his supporters in a state of disbelief and fear. The magnitude of this revelation has generated a whirlwind of speculation about the future of the party and the true extent of Clinton's power. This episode, which is already being described as a full-blown betrayal, has exposed the infighting and ruthless maneuvering going on behind the scenes. The image of unity that the party has tried to project has been shattered, revealing a battlefield where personal ambitions collide with political reality. The question now hanging in the air is, how far is Clinton willing to go to maintain her dominance? Meanwhile, Newsom faces a critical crossroads. With his political career at stake, he must decide whether to defy Clinton and her allies or pursue a new strategy to survive in this hostile environment. The pressure is immense, and time is running out. The political scene is on the brink of collapse, and the outcome of this confrontation could change the course of American political history. Stunned audiences watch this political drama unfold, knowing that the repercussions of this showdown could be monumental. The betrayal in the shadows has come to light, and the world is watching, waiting for the next move in this ruthless power game. In an unexpected twist that has shaken the foundations of the political landscape, audio has been leaked revealing Hillary Clinton's chilling words directed at Gavin Newsom. This explosive footage, which has come to light, exposes Clinton's cold and calculating nature, laying bare a warning that could change the course of the Democratic Party forever. In the audio, Clinton pulls no punches, making it clear that there is no room for Newsom's ambitions within the political machine she seems to control with an iron fist. The recording, which was obtained by anonymous sources, shows Clinton in a relentless tone, stripping Newsom of any hope of ascending the party hierarchy. The crudeness of her words has left many speechless, revealing a side of Clinton that few would dare to imagine. The conversation, which has become the epicenter of a political scandal of epic proportions, has unleashed a storm of reactions both inside and outside the party. As the audio spreads like wildfire, the tension in Newsom's camp is palpable. His supporters, stunned by the brutality of the warning, are in a state of chaos and fear, questioning their leader's future and the impact it will have on his political aspirations. The revelation has left Newsom in a precarious position, facing a threat that could destroy his career. This scandal has not only shaken Democrats, but has captured the attention of global leaders, who are watching the events unfold in amazement. The pressure on Clinton is mounting, as the public demands answers and transparency. The leak of the audio has unleashed a wave of outrage, and the entire nation is waiting for every new detail that emerges from this story that seems straight out of a political intrigue movie. The question on everyone's mind is, can Newsom survive this devastating attack? And, more importantly, what does this mean for the future of the Democratic Party and the 2024 election? The battle is on, and the outcome is uncertain. What is clear is that this scandal has left an indelible mark on the political landscape, and the repercussions will be felt for a long time. In the shadowy corridors of power, a chilling narrative unfolds, one that shakes the very foundations of the Democratic Party. Allegations swirl around Hillary Clinton, painting her as the puppet master, the unseen force orchestrating the party's future to her whims. The whispers are deafening. Is Clinton truly the one pulling the strings, manipulating the political landscape with an iron grip? The accusations are as scandalous as they are explosive. Insiders claim that Clinton's influence extends far beyond the public eye, her strategic maneuvers shaping the party's direction with ruthless precision. Her alleged control is not just a matter of influence but of domination, a calculated chess game where every move is designed to consolidate her power and eliminate any threats to her legacy. As the story unfolds, the implications are staggering. Clinton's alleged machinations suggest a level of control that borders on the dictatorial, a scenario where the democratic process is but a facade for her ambitions. The party, once a bastion of diverse voices and ideas, is now portrayed as a stage for Clinton's singular vision, her rivals silenced or sidelined in her quest for supremacy. The narrative is as compelling as it is controversial, raising questions about the true nature of leadership within the Democratic Party. Is Clinton the mastermind behind the scenes, orchestrating events with a deft hand? Or are these accusations merely the product of political intrigue, a smear campaign designed to undermine her influence? The stakes are high, and the tension is palpable. As the story gains traction, the public is left to ponder the implications of a party controlled by a single, formidable figure. The very essence of democracy is called into question, as the specter of a puppet master looms large over the political landscape. The impact of Hillary Clinton's warning to Gavin Newsom has left a trail of chaos and fear in the California governor's entourage. The threat, rumored to have been delivered with calculated coldness, has unleashed a storm of uncertainty and unease among his closest allies. Clinton's shadow looms over Newsom, who now faces a reality he never imagined. His political career could be in imminent jeopardy. Newsom's team, once confident and assured, is now on high alert. Closed-door meetings have become the norm as they try to figure out the true scope of Clinton's words and the potential repercussions. The tension is palpable, and fear of political retaliation has sown panic within their ranks. The question on everyone's mind is, how will Newsom respond to this veiled threat? Meanwhile, word of Clinton's warning has spread like wildfire, fueling speculation and theories about the future of the Democratic Party. The possibility that Clinton is pulling the strings from the shadows has created a climate of distrust and paranoia. Newsom's allies fear that any wrong move could trigger a devastating backlash from the former Secretary of State. The pressure on Newsom is immense. Every decision, every public statement, is scrutinized for signs of weakness or defiance. Uncertainty about his political future has created an atmosphere of instability that threatens to fracture his support base. Clinton's warning has not only put Newsom's aspirations in jeopardy, but has also revealed the deep divisions within the party. In this climate of tension, Clinton emerges as a ruthless titan, ready to protect her legacy and influence at any cost. The warning to Newsom is seen by many as a clear and forceful message. There is no room for dissent within the Democratic ranks. The battle for control of the party has begun, and the consequences could be devastating for those who dare to challenge the status quo. The situation is critical, and the outcome is still uncertain. What is clear is that Clinton's warning has triggered a series of events that could change the political landscape irreversibly. The question that remains is whether Newsom will manage to survive this political storm or whether he will succumb to the might of one of the most influential figures in the party. In the dark web of political power, Hillary Clinton emerges as a feared and ruthless figure, ready to crush any threat to her dominance. In a chilling turn of events, Clinton is rumored to have perfected an arsenal of sinister tactics to silence her rivals within the Democratic Party. The shadow of her influence spreads like a relentless net, ensnaring those who dare to challenge her authority. The allegations are shocking. From covert political maneuvering to unsustainable pressure, Clinton allegedly spares no resources to maintain her iron grip. Her methods are said to be as effective as they are terrifying, leaving her opponents breathless and without options. The atmosphere within the party is one of fear and mistrust, with whispers of betrayal and conspiracy echoing in every corner. The testimonies of those who have felt the weight of her iron fist are disturbing. There is talk of phone calls in the middle of the night, of secret meetings where orders are given that cannot be challenged, and of a network of loyal allies who carry out her wishes without question. The Clinton machine seems to be always one step ahead, anticipating every move of her opponents and neutralizing them before they can even react. The impact of these tactics is devastating. Potential rivals are forced to reconsider their aspirations, fearful of the reprisals they might face. Many have their political careers cut short before they begin, victims of a system that seems designed to protect the powerful and crush challengers. In this power game, loyalty is bought and dissent is punished with unrelenting severity. Meanwhile, the public watches with a mix of fascination and horror, knowing that what is at stake is nothing less than the future of the party and, perhaps, the country. The question that resonates in the air is clear. How far is Clinton willing to go to maintain her hegemony? And, most importantly, who will have the courage to challenge her and live to tell the tale? The tension is palpable, and the outcome of this clash of titans promises to be as explosive as it is unpredictable. In a world where power is wielded in the shadows, truth becomes a dangerous weapon, and those who seek it must be prepared to face the consequences. The story is far from over, and each new chapter promises to be more shocking than the last. The tension within the Democratic Party has reached an unprecedented boiling point. What began as a whisper in the corridors of power has become a deafening roar that threatens to tear the party apart from its foundations. Hillary Clinton's supposed warning to Gavin Newsom has unleashed an internal war that no one saw coming, but which is now impossible to ignore. Factions have formed quickly, and loyalty to either Clinton or Newsom has become a matter of political survival. Clinton allies, known for their unwavering loyalty and willingness to play dirty, have closed ranks, ready to defend their position at any cost. Meanwhile, Newsom supporters, outraged by what they see as a blatant betrayal, have begun to speak out, demanding a radical change in the party leadership. This conflict has exposed deep fissures within the Democratic Party, revealing a political landscape rife with distrust and unbridled ambition. Rumors of conspiracies and betrayals have become the order of the day, fueling an atmosphere of paranoia and suspicion that threatens to consume all involved. The battle for control of the party is not just about power, but a fight for the very soul of the organization. The ideals and principles that once united its members now appear to be at stake, as each side accuses the other of having lost its way. The question on everyone's mind is, who will emerge victorious from this titanic showdown? And, perhaps most importantly, what will be left of the Democratic Party once the dust settles? Amid this chaos, party leaders are desperately trying to maintain a facade of unity, but the fissures are too glaring to ignore. The pressure is immense, and time is running out. The internal war has begun, and the outcome is uncertain. The only certainty is that the Democratic Party will never be the same. The upheaval is spreading beyond America's borders, reaching a climax of international outrage. Leaders around the world are watching with awe and concern at Hillary Clinton's alleged power move, which threatens to destabilize not only American domestic politics, but also global diplomatic relations. News of Clinton's alleged warning to Gavin Newsom has crossed oceans, provoking reactions of disbelief and alarm in the most influential capitals on the planet. From Europe to Asia, Latin America to Africa, leaders are on high alert. The implications of a figure as prominent as Clinton exerting such a tight grip on the Democratic Party not only shake the foundations of American politics, but also generate an echo of uncertainty in the international arena. What does this mean for strategic alliances? How will it affect foreign policies and existing trade agreements? In Brussels, EU leaders are calling emergency meetings to discuss the potential repercussions of this scandal on transatlantic relations. Meanwhile, in Beijing, the Chinese government is watching warily, assessing how this political earthquake could influence trade and diplomatic tensions with Washington. In Moscow, the Kremlin is wasting no time in taking advantage of the situation, issuing statements that seek to sow further discord and mistrust among Western allies. The international community is demanding clear and forceful answers. The pressure on Clinton and Newsom is intensifying, as world leaders call for transparency and accountability. The shadow of doubt hangs over American politics, and the entire world awaits with bated breath the outcome of this saga that has captured global attention. International political and economic stability hangs in the balance, and time is running out as the eyes of the world are fixed on every move of these political titans. The media landscape has erupted into a frenzy, with every major outlet scrambling to cover the alleged warning from Hillary Clinton to Gavin Newsom. The airwaves are saturated with sensational headlines, each more shocking than the last, as journalists dissect every word, every nuance of this explosive revelation. The press, relentless in its pursuit of the truth, has turned this political drama into a spectacle that captivates the nation. News anchors, with urgency in their voices, deliver updates that leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The story unfolds with a relentless pace, as pundits and analysts speculate on the implications of Clinton's alleged power play. The media, in its quest for ratings and relevance, spares no detail, no matter how scandalous or controversial. The narrative is clear. This is not just a political skirmish, it's a battle for the soul of the Democratic Party. As the cameras roll and the headlines scream, the public is left to grapple with the enormity of the situation. The press, acting as both informant and provocateur, ensures that no stone is left unturned. Every broadcast, every article, is a call to action, urging citizens to pay attention, to demand answers, to hold their leaders accountable. In this whirlwind of coverage, the media becomes both a witness and a participant in the unfolding drama. The story is not just about Clinton and Newsom, it's about the power of the press to shape narratives, to influence public opinion, and to hold those in power to account. The frenzy shows no signs of abating, as the nation watches, waits, and wonders what will happen next in this unprecedented political saga. Public outrage has reached a boiling point. Angry and bewildered citizens are demanding clear and forceful answers from Hillary Clinton and Gavin Newsom. Clinton's purported warning to Newsom has unleashed a storm of distrust and suspicion that threatens to shake the foundations of the Democratic Party. People are tired of the shadows and whispers in the corridors of power. They want transparency and accountability, and they want it now. The streets are reverberating with the clamor of demonstrations and protests. Citizens, armed with signs and megaphones, are demanding that Clinton and Newsom face the truth. What was really said in that secret conversation? What implications does it have for Newsom's political future and, more importantly, for the fate of the country? The pressure is palpable, and the public is not willing to accept evasions or half-answers. On social media, the hashtag Clinton-Newsom truth has gone viral, uniting people of all ideologies in a unified call for truth. Digital forums and platforms are awash with theories, speculations, and demands for justice. People want to know if Clinton is really pulling the strings of power from the shadows, and if Newsom is simply a puppet in her political game. The situation is explosive, and the clock is ticking. Every day that passes without concrete answers only fuels public anger and frustration. Citizens are determined not to let this scandal fade into oblivion, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to get the clarity they deserve. The tension is palpable, and the outcome of this political saga could change the course of history. American politics is in an unprecedented state of turmoil. In an unexpected twist, Hillary Clinton has issued a devastating warning to Gavin Newsom, a move that could change the course of the 2024 presidential election. Clinton's shadow looms over the Democratic Party, and her alleged warning to Newsom has left everyone speechless. What does this mean for America's political future? The impact of this revelation is monumental. With the race to 2024 in full swing, the implications of this scandal are profound and potentially destructive. Clinton's warning not only threatens to derail Newsom's presidential aspirations, but could also fracture the Democratic Party at a critical time. The question on everyone's mind is, how will this affect the political dynamics in the months ahead? Political analysts are on high alert, speculating about the potential fallout from this titanic showdown. Clinton's warning could be a calculated attempt to consolidate her influence within the party, eliminating any potential rivals before they can gain traction. However, this move could also have the opposite effect, galvanizing Newsom supporters and sparking an internal rebellion. The stage is set for a political battle of epic proportions. With the 2024 election on the horizon, time will tell whether Clinton has underestimated Newsom's resilience or whether her warning will be the final blow that ends his ambitions. What is clear is that the political landscape will never be the same again, and the world is watching intently every development in this explosive saga. In an unexpected and devastating twist, Gavin Newsom finds himself in the eye of the political storm following Hillary Clinton's alleged relentless attack. The scene is unfolding with an intensity that leaves everyone speechless. Clinton, with her well-known coldness and determination, is said to have issued a warning that shook the foundations of Newsom's political aspirations. The tension is palpable, and the future of the California governor hangs in the balance. Amid this maelstrom, Newsom faces a critical crossroads. Can he withstand the onslaught of a figure as powerful as Clinton? The stakes are high, and time is running out. The pressure is immense, and every move he makes will be crucial to determining whether he can survive this unprecedented political assault. Meanwhile, rumors are intensifying and speculation about his next move is filling headlines. Newsom, known for his political savvy and charisma, must now demonstrate a resilience and strategy that few believe possible. The question on everyone's mind is clear. Does he have what it takes to challenge Clinton and emerge from this storm intact? The situation is explosive, and the outcome is uncertain. Newsom's allies are mobilizing, desperately seeking a way to counter Clinton's supposed power. But the shadow of her warning remains a constant threat, and the road to recovery seems increasingly complicated. In this climate of uncertainty, the public and media attention is focused on his every move. The pressure is overwhelming, and the margin for error is non-existent. Newsom must act quickly and decisively if he is to have any chance of emerging victorious from this titanic showdown. The political battle ahead promises to be fierce, and Newsom's fate hangs in the balance. In an unprecedented clash that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, Hillary Clinton and Gavin Newsom find themselves locked in a fierce battle for dominance within the Democratic Party. The tension reached a boiling point when Clinton allegedly delivered a ruthless ultimatum to Newsom, warning him that his ambitions had no place in the party's future. This explosive confrontation has left the political world reeling, as insiders reveal the chilling details of Clinton's alleged power play. As the dust settles from Clinton's devastating blow, Newsom's political dreams hang by a thread. The once promising figure now faces an uphill battle to salvage his career, grappling with the harsh reality of Clinton's iron-fisted tactics. The leaked audio that purportedly captures Clinton's cold, calculating words has only added fuel to the fire, painting a picture of a political landscape fraught with manipulation and betrayal. The Democratic Party, now a house divided, is embroiled in an internal war that threatens to tear it apart. Members are forced to choose sides in this high-stakes showdown, as Clinton's alleged machinations come to light. The scandal has not only captivated the nation but has also drawn international attention, with global leaders expressing outrage at the alleged power move. Media outlets are in a frenzy, dissecting every detail of the scandal and bombarding the public with sensational headlines. Citizens, fueled by anger and a thirst for transparency, demand answers from both Clinton and Newsom. The implications of this political earthquake are far-reaching, casting a shadow over the upcoming 2024 presidential election. In the midst of this chaos, Newsom is left to strategize his next move. Can he withstand the onslaught and emerge unscathed, or will Clinton's alleged warning mark the end of his political aspirations? The stage is set for the ultimate showdown, a battle that will determine the future of the Democratic Party. As these two titans clash, the world watches with bated breath, eager to see who will emerge victorious in this explosive confrontation.